going here and just warm up. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. It is early, at least for some of us. Some of us might happen to stay up until 1 and 2 a.m. and then have problems getting up and moving the next day. So I'm very blessed to have this opportunity at Twin Lakes, and I love the residents here. So it's good for us to stay busy. Nice and easy warming up. Now, I know I'm speaking to the choir. When you are doing any kind of exercise at our age, make sure you've got a door facing to grab onto, a countertop, a piece of furniture, a chair, just in case. Sometimes we get distracted, and safety is number one. And there is a fact, once you've taken that first fall, your chances increase of falling again. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Don't want anybody to be hyper aware, but just be aware you want to avoid, well, we all know that, common sense. Very slow and steady. The higher we raise our arms or our legs, the more we're engaging that heart muscle. If your balance is extremely bad or you're not fully awake yet, you can warm up, get the heart moving, get the blood flowing, just by working your upper extremities. You can also just work your lower, making sure you have that piece of furniture or a nice door-facing countertop, something to grab onto. And thirdly, if you really are pretty awake and pretty steady, arms and legs. There we go. Let's warm it up. And once again, take a break anytime. Everyone's body is different. That's why they call it the practice of medicine. Many factors on how we age and our health. There we go. You can just do the arms to warm up, just do the legs to warm up, or arms and legs. And mental note to self, or if you're like me and have a pad and paper next to your chair, 2 o'clock, Twin Lakes Parade. Just anything to get out for an hour. It's mentally, it makes you get dressed, makes you socialize. It's all about this. Let's, a couple more minutes here to warm up. We really need a good warm up, especially this early in the day. Most of us have just gotten up fairly recently. Okay, and 3. I'm so happy you've joined me. And 2. And 1. Okay, inhale through the nose. We have filters. Inhale. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Nice deep breath and stretch. I have a shoulder issue, so baby, whatever you have that is bothering you, doctor, it hurts when I do that, then don't do that. Okay, that's the old joke. Shoulders are back. We're going to stand up nice and tall. Remember, this is lengthening our abdominal area, which helps support the back, which for balance, we need muscle. So let's stand up nice and tall and chin to the chest. Let's just do a couple stretches here this morning. Stretching out, chin down to your chest. Stretching out that trapezius area, the neck and shoulders. Good job, and release it. Okay, now this one will also help with balance a bit. Let's put feet hip distance apart. You've got a good solid base. You've got your door facing, your countertop, and look over to the right. Keep tapping that door, that chair if you need, and over slowly to the left. Take that pointer finger out And we're gonna go across the body very slowly. Follow with your eyes that pointer finger. Very, very slowly. Now do this very slowly and conscientiously. And down we go. Now I want you to hold on to that chair at first on this next one and close your eyes. Just stand here, feet hip distance apart. Close your eyes. Hold it steady. Just by closing your eyes, feet hip distance apart, this might kind of throw you off. So it's good to know our limitations, our balances. Close your eyes. And let's open our eyes. Good job. Now, to make it a little more challenging, let's put those feet together and just stand here. This would help, but we want to challenge ourselves. So arms crossed in front. You're in one plane right here. It depends on what statistic you read. I just read something the other day that we should be able to do this. I don't know if it was based on age or what, but I don't remember age coming into the factor. They said 38 seconds in one study. That we should be able to stand this way without, feeling wobbly, and hold it. Remember, we now have our feet together. If this is too challenging, it's safety, and we love you. We don't want you to fall. Okay, feet like in a walking stance gives you more stability. This is first position, second position. We're gonna do straight together. We've got a solid surface. And now close your eyes. Feet are together this time. First time we had feet hip distance apart. Feet are together, eyes are closed. Right here. Hold it. Hold it. If you're wobbly, either put your feet hip distance apart, open those feet up so you have a firm foundation, or go into a stepping stance. I have my eyes closed, feet together. Let's hold it for 4. Good job. I'm very solid personally. I hope you are. 3. We've got this. 2. Come on. And 1, and open your eyes. I hope that you are able to do this and be stable. If not, practice makes perfect, right? We can work up. Now, let's be by our solid surface again. We have our water. Don't forget, I'm a big proponent. Water. Okay, bend that left knee ever so slightly. Take that right knee up. This is a tougher one for me personally. Maybe the last one was tough for you, or tough for you, and this is easy. I have to think. Okay. Hold it and keep tapping that solid, grab that door frame, grab the back of that couch, the top of that counter. I tell my friends, you can brush your teeth in the evening. You've got that nice bathroom counter. Brush, put 1 foot up, 2 inches. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just barely raise that foot. You're brushing your teeth, and grab the counter. Just see, it's a game we play with ourselves, but safety. Okay, foot up. Now I can tell I'm a little not rock solid on this. Keep tapping your chair. There we go, come on. 4 and 3, bend that supporting knee. 2 and 1. Good job. Other knee, the one we just raised. Take a little bend in that. Shoulders are back. Remember, as we age, we tend to do this. It's just nature. Gravity's taking hold. And then look at my center of gravity. I'm this way, so I tend to want to stumble forward. not one, but stumble forward. Another reason, good posture. Because we don't want to already be halfway forward. Nice tall posture. My mother raised 3 daughters. She was big on hand back here, pushing. Tall core, lengthens the abdominal area, and return, you're lengthening, you're strengthening this. This helps support that back all the way up, we've got to work on, which keeps us upright. So muscle is so important in balance. Upright we are. Okay, now I'm going to take, I'll do this from the side so you can see where I am. I'm going to take one knee, stay where you are, you're facing me, or maybe you're turned, wherever your solid surface is. I have my, as you can tell, I'm in alignment, ears, shoulders, hips, knees. In alignment, straight. Remember, not this, which is what we do, and then guess what? We have that lower back issue. Everything's pulling. So everything for a reason. Back we go, solid surface, raise that. I'm raising my left leg. And hold it, hold it, hold it. Shoulders back, and take it down. Now, other leg, we're going to take the knee that we just raised, and that's going to be our supportive leg. I'm going to take that knee and bend it just a little bit. Not locked. This is a locked joint. If you ever hear me talk about locked, this is soft. So I'm going to soft, right knee, lift that opposite knee. Shoulders are back. Keep tapping, shoulders back, nice tall posture. Ladies, especially us, I'm going to have a bunch of you walking through like so prim and proper with that beautiful posture. It does make a difference. Okay, raise that up again and hold it. Tapping as needed. Hopefully you won't need it, but we have it for safety. Hold it. And down we go. Okay, good job. I'm going to turn. You were staying this way, I hope. I don't want to confuse you. I went to physical therapy with someone yesterday, and the physical therapist just couldn't get it through to the person next to us what to do. So we have to think, and that gets tougher. That's like me, I like to play cards, but not a game I have to think, which is not good. We need to think. Okay, tall core, and we're going to, if you have something, or you can just imagine, you've got a book right here in your floor. Just pretend you've got a book or a weight or a magazine. Stand up tall again. Remember posture, lengthening, strengthening, helping support the back. Okay, and up we go and over. Have my steady piece of equipment, be it a door frame, a countertop. Now watch me trip on my weight. Up we go. And for a minute, not a true minute, but look what we're doing. Unconscientiously, every time you take a step, whether you're aware of it or not, you are on one foot. Think about that. So this 1 foot thing is pretty important to get down. 1 foot, and I mean lift it. We've all been there maybe or seen where we shuffle, and you tend, especially gym shoes with those rubber soles, on carpet, one of the first things I was taught was get rid of your throw rugs. It grabs that carpet when we shuffle. So be aware of, oh, I am kind of shuffling my feet. Let's pick that foot up and back we come. Eyes are forward like we're walking. And you can be, don't even pay attention to that. You can be 4 inches over. Lift the foot is the key. Lift the foot. I'm going to lift and back. And if you watch, I'm doing this rather slowly. You don't have to have anything in the floor, and perhaps since you're by yourself in many cases, you don't want a fall hazard. So pretend you have that weight or a book. Lift that foot, lift that foot. We're strengthening the supporting leg, muscle, weight bearing, and we're working on balance right here. Lift it slowly and lift it. We're going to go to the other leg, but while we're doing this, this is strengthening exercises for that supporting leg. So let's do a few of these. And like I said, you don't have to raise your leg, your foot that far. You can be down here, barely lift it. Point is, try and get it off the floor, because every step we take with the walker, just walking with a cane, we lift our feet. There we go. And let's do one more. I'm going to do a big one. There we go. Okay. I'm going to, now you can turn in your room, wherever. I don't know your space. I'm going to come over on this side. Pretend I have my weight over here. Shoulders are back. I caught myself just now where my shoulders are. Forward a little bit and bring them back up. Bring them back up. Remember, hi Mary, how are you? Or, hey Mary, how are you? Take 5 pounds off immediately, girls. Back with the shoulders. Have a steady surface and raise and bring it back. We've got this, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. There we go. Now we are strengthening the supporting leg. We are definitely working on balance. Excuse me, there we go. Oops, lift it. Now you don't have to bring it up the extent that I am. I'm kind of embellishing to give you the idea about raising that foot. You can be, I don't have anything down here to trip on, smart, which I hope you're very smart at home, and just lift the foot, don't drag that foot. Use that hip, there we go. Shoulders back, lift that foot, use that hip. Very good, very good. Couple more, really strengthening. Maybe you're really feeling this in that supportive leg, the one that's not doing, I don't want to say it's not doing any of the work, because actually it's doing a heck of a lot of work. It's holding your body weight. I joked the other day, I said, you know, my 125 pounds, I haven't been there since probably 8th grade. There we go. Lift, bring it back, shoulders back, eyes forward, and you don't have to bring that knee up, remember, just lift the foot. Working the supportive leg and balance right here. 4, bring it back nice and slowly, and 3, and bring it back. Ooh. Oh yeah. Let's do 2. Good job, everyone, good job. And 1. Now, hopefully, if you're like me, you feel that or felt that a little bit in that leg. I can't tell you how important muscle is. And as we age, we just lose muscle. We lose muscle, it's a fact. So we have to combat eggs, protein shakes, nuts, meat, beans, legumes, whatever gets you to eat some protein. Okay, once again, my posture, I'm going to show you here. I'm in ears and shoulders in alignment. We tend to walk down the hall or sit up and we're this way, and then look where I am as far as already having a jump start on going forward. So if nothing else, if that's your reasoning for working on your posture, balance, let that be your motivator. Whatever motivates you to do something. Okay, shoulders are back. I'm going to bend that left knee ever so slightly. Take that a long right leg. Now you're using your legs a lot this morning. This is a good workout. Hold it right here. Hold it. And come down when you need to. I was just visiting my daughter. She asked me to do something, and I said, no shame in my game. You know, as we get older, we're like, things don't bother us as much as they used to. I'm like, if that's the worst thing that happens today, I'll do that, sure. Okay, right leg is out, and you can have it an inch off the floor. Point is, you are really giving the supporting leg a workout, working on balance right here, and remember, as we take a step, every day, we're on one foot. Okay, here we go, hold it. Make it a little harder, bring the hands in. This, of course, helps, like the tightrope, and bring it down. Take a breath. I'm gonna get a drink of water after this. I feel like we're really working these legs. Okay, bend that right knee ever so slightly. Take the left leg up. Shoulders are back again. Remember, it's so easy to fall into habits, and I've got my shoulders kind of over my knees here. Make it a little more difficult. Bring that foot up. It doesn't have to be way up. Bring it 2 inches off the floor so you can tap down quickly. The point is you can get something. Here we go. Now, this is easier because I've got a little bit of help with my balance. This is more difficult. See? Makes me think I'm glad I'm teaching these classes because it's an ongoing thing. And there we go. Good job. Okay. Let's do another one, which is going to incorporate the legs, of course. We're talking balance, but also, how am I doing this? Okay. Opposite hand. I'm standing on this side of my chair, so I want the opposite hand from my leg to go back and down. And down. Now slow it down. I caught myself dropping this very quickly. Try to do it a little slower. There we go. Very conscientiously. I dropped my foot too fast. Let's do 2 more. Don't forget Halloween. We've got a 2 o'clock parade downstairs and by the Davies, I believe. Okay, I'm going to go to the other side. Now, if you don't want to move around or can't because of space, just turn. We're basically going to do the other leg, which is, I got to think about this myself. Opposite leg is being used now. much better on one side. I've had a hip replacement here, so I think that's a little bit of, I've got a stronger hip over on this side. I can tell as I do these exercises. Take that leg out. The other arm, just to challenge yourself, goes back and down. You're doing excellent. These are tough, especially this early in the day. It's early for me. And I don't know about you, I'm getting a little warm. So I hope that you're getting a little bit warm with me, meaning you're getting a workout. If anyone's new here or hasn't been down to the connection for some reason or other, just start at that habit. Life is usually a series of habits. You're in a habit of going to the grocery every Monday morning, or you're in the habit of having a glass of wine in the evening. It's a habit. This is a very healthy habit to start as your fitness journey. And the connection connects the old building with the new, right down the hall from the Davies Center. We would love to see a new face or a bunch of new faces in there. We also have live classes. If you're thinking, I do better with live classes, put it on your calendar. I lay my clothes out the night before, and that's my priority. People will say, can you go to lunch? No, I've got my class right then. Or can you do this at 9 a.m.? No, I've got my class. I work around my fitness journey. Arm is back and down slowly. Let's do a couple more of these. We've got it. And one more. Very good. I'm going to take a second and get my water. I really, really, really push the water because I've said it a million times, if you wait until you're thirsty, you are already dehydrated. Your kidneys need the water, your bowels need the water, your heart needs that water for fluidity. I mean, we need water. And if we could get one bottle of water down during this class, or after this class, what a way to start our day. I'm gonna get my fall hazard out of the way. Always big on fall hazards. Here we go again. Now, I want you to take and just turn your head and reach and back. Turn your head and reach and back. Turn your head and reach and back. Turn your head, reach and back. Now I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. I'm going to reach up and step. I'll do it this way. Up and step and back. Up and step. Up and step. Out and step. Out and step. You've got that chair, you've got that piece of furniture. There we go. There we go. And other side. I'm going to reach and step. Reach and step. Reach and step and reach and step. Good job, everyone. Always have a solid surface, and if you need, take a much smaller step and a smaller reach. Okay? 4. We've got this. 3. I hope you all came down and voted for the pumpkins. 2 and 1. We had a pumpkin contest, or have a pumpkin contest. I am now going to go down. No, I'll stay up. I was going to say for my chair people, but chair people can adapt to the standing people today. Normally, I was a silver sneaker instructor for about 18 years, and it's chair-based, but we can do these standing. I want you to take and put a little bend in that left leg, and if you're seated, just take that left leg out and slowly lift and down. Slowly lift and down. Now this is, you're working the hip flexor over here. You're using your muscles here, but you might have, I don't know what a leg weighs, 30 pounds? You might have, if you're a man, 200 pounds on the supported leg. Nice and easy. Working the muscles for balance. Let's do 8, very slowly. Standing up tall, 7, 6, very slowly, 5, 4, let's do it, come on, we can do it, 3, 2, come on, do it, and 1. Good job. A little tiny bend in that leg we were just actively using, the dynamic use leg. Little bend here, shoulders back, and raise it and down. We're lifting from the hip. If you're sitting in the chair, we're not lifting at the knee here. We're lifting the entire lever as one lever. 7, 6, shoulders are back. 5, tall core. 4, excellent. 3, come on, we got this. 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, now if you are in a chair, we're going to work on squats. You can sit and stand. They're also called sit and stand, and those are a test, but it's building strength, so we do have balance. Okay, standing up, I just want your knees inside your toes, so your head is above your heart, but look down and see if your knees are not like this. Do not extend them past the toes, because then once again we're ready to, I don't want to say fight or flight mode, but you want to keep, and you want this, the posterior back. So you're pretending you're going to sit in that chair. We're going to go down and push through your heels and push up through your heels. Down. Now use your heels and squeeze the derriere. That makes the glute, this is the largest muscle group in your body, makes it strong. Down and squeeze right here. Down and squeeze. Knees are inside the toes. Chair people, you can come, you're sitting. These are tougher to get up and down. So if you can come up halfway, knees inside the toes, just, you've got your wonderful chair that we love, and it's our safety net. Don't lean forward too much for obvious reasons. More upright, a straight back. Squeeze the posterior, the derriere. There we go. I'm going to come over here again. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. I'm just going to the side so you can see. Knees never extend past the toes. This comes way out like I'm sitting in a chair. And I squeeze on the way up. I squeeze on the way up. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, squeeze. 1, now go down halfway and hold it. We are working these beautiful quadriceps Hold it, go a little deeper if you can. You're almost sitting in that chair. If you have a chair by you, you're almost in the chair. Working these beautiful quadriceps. We do a lot of walking on this campus. I hope you're walking this campus. And pulse. 7. I'm going to turn to the side, stay where you are. 6. 5. This is back. 4. Knees inside the toes. 3. 2. Working those legs and working the posterior. And 1, and hold it for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come up. So proud of you. Okay, shoulders are back again. Nice breath, catch your breath. During exercise, working in the connection, I see people on the new step or they're on the treadmill. We should always be able to speak without being winded. So keep that in mind when you're walking with friends. Go at a good pace, but go at a pace that you can comfortably speak at with breath control. So I hope that you're getting a good workout today, and keep that in mind. Okay, we're going to stand up nice and tall again. And I'm just going to raise that leg and down. Working the hip flexor, the heart, and working on balance. I dropped my foot too fast. You want to be able to do control very slowly. Make a conscious effort. If you slowing the leg down takes you holding on to your door frame or your countertop or your chair, that's fine. It's better to have better form when you work out, better form, than do many more repetitions and do one of these. You're not really doing anything. So slow it down, better form controlling it to come down. Hold on to the chair if you need it. The point with the chair, go to 2 fingers if you can, 1 finger. Try not to put all your weight here, because then we are not working that leg and balance. Stand up, try to go as lightly as you can on that door facing, and slow it down. You're amazing. Okay, let's do a couple more. Go as lightly as you can on your door frame, your counter. Your form is slowing down that leg. Let's go here. Okay. I'm going to bend my knee on the leg that we just actively worked. Work the other leg. Posture again. Supporting the back. And slowly. Now my leg wants to drop, and I'm sure yours does. So take it up maybe a little less. And you can tell, if I don't put my leg way up here, how much better my form is. I'm not grabbing this right away. There we go. Better form, more repetitions, and you're holding on to this. And so even if you can only do 4 of these, very slowly, very slowly. Isn't this fun? It's fun knowing you accomplished it. I was just talking to someone the other day about something, and I said, it's the feeling of accomplishment, that you can still do that you did that. Okay, don't lift that leg nearly as high if you need, and bring it down. Take it up 2 inches. The point is, you got it off the floor. Okay? Let's do 1 more. Shoulders are back. There we go. Now take your other knee, I'm sorry about this. There we go. Okay, I've got music on, I don't know if you can hear it, I really don't want you to be overpowered with the music, but it motivates me and I have the beat. I'm a music girl. Okay, shoulders are back. Take that right knee up. Once again, same premise, balance. Now to make this more difficult, you've got your solid space, close your eyes. Start out holding that door frame, that countertop, and then just tap it. My eyes are closed. I keep tapping my chair. I know it's there. Maybe I shouldn't rely on it so much, but I do want to know that it's there because I'm not 25 anymore. I don't want to fall. Okay, eyes are closed and release. Good job. Let's bend that right knee. In my case, I don't know where you are on your journey, but my shoulders are back. Now my left knee is up off the floor. Doesn't have to be up here by any means. Does not have to be up here. Got the chair. Take it 2 inches off the floor and down. Up we go. And down. You've got your door facing, you've got your countertop. Here we go. Another. And down. Now let's try it. Maybe an inch off the floor and close your eyes. You've got your solid surface that you're tapping. And bring it down. And open your eyes. Good job. Okay, let's pull it down a little bit and stretch it out. Inhale, bend your knees and reach. I can only reach so far with my one arm. And exhale. Now nice deep breaths, 2. Exhale. Inhale. Take our arms and clasp and reach, stretching out our shoulders right here. Tummy is in, hold that tummy in. The core is so important with balance. And bring it down. Inhale again. Take that right foot forward, step into it, and it's like you're running a race. I'm going to turn to the back or the side. There we go. All my weight is in this front leg, like you're running. Here we go. You can feel it in that back hamstring or the back calf, if you've got a tight hamstring or calf. And then bend that back knee. Bend, bend, bend. Bring that front toe up to the ceiling, and I have tight calves. I can feel that in my front calf and my inner thigh. Nice stretch here. The reason we do stretch, I used to be very guilty in my youth. I'd run out of class for the stretches. I'd just leave. It's so you don't have that lactic acid that's built up in your muscles and you don't cramp up. So this is kind of important if you don't like cramps, especially if you may be dehydrated, as many of us are, including myself. And there we go. Now I'm going to take my left foot forward and get ready for that race again. Front knee is bent, inside the toes, but feel it in that back. If hamstring is tight or the back calf, I feel it right here. Hold it. A good stretch, actually, many of us, including myself, rush through stretches. Should be 15 seconds minimum. I see people that just, oh, they look so stretched. I mean, they stretch, and it looks very relaxing. Okay, remember, you're feeling this in that back of the leg. I don't know if your hamstring bothers you, your calf, perhaps nothing. Now straighten up that front knee and come down. The toe on the front leg, the back knee is bent. Look at my back knee now. Now I feel this in the back of my front calf. I feel it right here. A nice stretch. Oh yeah, and the further down your shoulder comes, the more of a stretch you will feel. So if you've got a nice arm of a chair or sofa, and you can get down there, the more you get down with your shoulders, the more you're gonna feel this. And step down and come up. Roll it up one vertebra at a time. Okay, both hands on the right hip, standing tall, stretching that oblique area out. Hold the tummy in. That's just a static exercise. I have a girlfriend who, since she turned 16 and started driving, every light she holds her tummy in. Now, can you imagine her tummy muscles? She's not laying on the floor doing crunches. She just holds her stomach in at every red light. I think about her when we do things like this. Just hold that in and come back to the front. Take that left shoulder to the back wall, turn. Tummy is in. And back to the front. Nice deep breath. Let's have a positive thought for the day, something that we know we are blessed with, that we are thankful for. Maybe we're excited to hear from our granddaughter this afternoon. Maybe we are thankful to wake up and have another day with a loved one. Whatever it is, a positive thought for the day, perhaps a prayer, if you're spiritual. Great way to end a class and start a day. My name is Brenda from The Connection, and I have had a good time with you today. Thank you for joining us. And don't forget to come down, possibly for some of our live classes in The Connection or the pool. Got a lot going on down here.